Hello, 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 beautiful people. Hello, beautiful people. I hope you are well, whatever time of day you are watching this video. All right, so I was in the shower today and some things came to me, and now I'm just going to let it pass through me. Some of it is very personal, and in my last video, the caption was uh, walking away from fear and stepping into like truth, and having faith. So it was something that was on my mind and my heart. So here we are. Again, I hope you are well, whatever time of day you're watching this video. So when I was in the shower this morning, I was thinking, about security blankets, security nets. We always want a security net in life. We've always been taught that you need to have that security net before you do X, Y, and Z. It's just like conditioning. And that's the way that we have lived our lives, and that's the way that we currently live our lives. What I will say is, I feel like we are moving away from that. And for me, I can attest to that based off of my own personal experience. If you do not know, I used to work for an agency for the federal government. 2 years ago, it was actually in October, 2 years ago, October the 15th, 2019, I turned in my letter of resignation. It's funny because I was on vacation the week prior to, so I had a lot of time to really just make sure that's what I wanted to do, because it had been on my mind for quite some time that, there was nothing wrong with the job, but there was just something within me, like a voice within me, i.e. my soul, was saying, this is no longer for you. You've done your time here. You've served your purpose here. Now it's time to move on. But I was ignoring it, because of that security blanket. I'm like, well, if I quit and I don't have a job lined up, that's stupid. Like, that's so stupid. Like, what is my family going to say? Oh my gosh, my family's going to be like, well, why would you quit and you didn't even have a job lined up? You had a really good job. I was making $85,000 a year. So that, the money was flowing. My bills were met. Like, I didn't have any needs in the world. I was just unfulfilled, you know what I mean? I was just tired of doing the same thing every day, and it did not make me passionate to wake up in the morning and be like, yes, this is what I want to do with my life. So I made that really tough decision to turn in my resignation. I also work remotely. I work from home 2 times a week, went into the office 2 times a week, and I had every Friday off. Like, ideal situation, you know what I mean? But that comfortability was no longer for me. So I remember calling my boss just to give her a heads up, like, hey, I'm crying, I'm in tears too. And the time was 11:11 when I made that phone call. And I'm just like, I would just like to give you a heads up that I am submitting my letter of resignation. And that's how this kind of journey began. Like, I knew I wanted to travel. I knew I wanted to inspire children. So teaching abroad was in the back of my mind, but I still did not have a job lined up. I still did not have, I had a location lined up, but I didn't have like a province or anything like that. I just had an idea in my mind. All right, I want to teach abroad. I want to see the world. So that's what I want to do. And I'm no longer fulfilled at my current job. So let's make some moves, right? So I resigned. I did not have a backup plan. I did not have a job lined up. A lot of people probably thought I was stupid. Actually, I didn't tell many people, just because people talk, you know what I mean? People form opinions. However, they're not in your shoes, so they don't know. They don't know what's best for you. They don't know the battles that you're facing day in and day out, So that's not here nor there. I ended up resigning. I was looking for work online. COVID happened. This was October. So COVID started to spike, let's say like March. I think February, March is when COVID became a real thing. And while I was out for 6 months, I actually enjoyed that time not working. I enjoyed that time. I was on the karaoke app, or I was singing all the time, going to the parks like I like to do. I had free time to do things that I just really enjoy doing, you know what I mean? And a lot of times when we have a job that takes the majority of our time, we are unable to indulge in the things that we really love. So I could definitely really appreciate that time off that I had. Over the course of those 6 months, although I did not have a job or steady income coming in to support like my job did, I had no needs, like not one need that wasn't met. Every one of my needs were met, and that just goes to show that my spirit team took care of me and they made sure that I was good. So fast forward to I was doing a couple of interviews online here and there, and I ended up landing a job, and that actually brought me here to Chiang Mai, Thailand, and everything just aligned the way that it was supposed to. Although there were hiccups along the way, like looking back, everything was aligned in the way that it was supposed to. And what I'm here to tell you is we stay so comfortable and stagnated in certain energies, whether it be a relationship, a job, a home. We stay stagnant in those situations because we feel comfortable and we feel like we might lose our security net and our security blanket, and we are afraid to start all over. And we are afraid of the unknown. Let me tell you, the unknown is very scary because there are so many things that can happen. There are so many things that can go wrong and take place. But also understand that there are so many beautiful things that can transpire if you take the leap and step into the unknown, because I would not be here right now today in Thailand living out my dream to travel, to inspire children, to inspire people, had I not taken the leap and turned in my letter of resignation. Like, I felt that. I hope you felt that too, because I walked away from $85,000. I took a significant pay cut. But that doesn't matter when it's about your quality of life. You know what I mean? Do you have peace of mind? Are you living a better life? Do you feel better compared to what you were doing before? And there are times when you may feel like, okay, it's time to move on from this, and that is okay. Don't feel obligated to people, places, or things if it no longer resonates with you. Your soul knows when it's time to move on. Your soul knows when it is not being served. So allow this to be the message to tell you, why are you holding on to that security net? Why are you holding on to that security blanket? What are the possibilities if you take a leap and step into the unknown? All right, I'm preaching to the choir. I've done it, and I intend to do it in my life over and over again. I actually have a YouTube channel. This is my first time actually announcing this on Facebook, because I have a lot of family and things of that nature on Facebook, and you know, we tend to worry about what people think and what they're gonna say. But I have a YouTube channel, The Adar, THEADAR, that stands for The Art of Death and Rebirth, and it is pretty much just giving death to what no longer serves you and rebirthing into something beautiful, new, and that's really all you. So go to my YouTube channel, search for The Adar. I'll probably put a link here in the comments also. Subscribe, watch the videos, like the videos, love the videos, comment. Let's talk about it. Now, I will say, I've had my channel for a little over a year. As I mentioned in the other video, I change every day. So some of the things that I said, I may not feel that same exact way, and that's okay. However, when you watch that video, you will receive exactly what you need, whatever inspiration you need in that video in that exact moment. So that being said, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to keep this under 10 minutes. Thank you so much for your time. And yeah, check out the YouTube channel. Check out the website, theadar.com. I am a certified life coach. So if I inspire you and you would like to work with me, come on, let's go. Let's go. I'm all about empowering myself as I learn and step into my truth, and allowing you and showing you that you can do the same too. So like, let's work together. All right. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Again, I hope you are well. Whatever time it's hot in Thailand. Whatever time of day you are watching this video, and I'll catch up with you later. Peace. Under 10 minutes later.